Are you ready to completely rethink what retirement means? For way too long, we've been told that our futures depend on our job's paycheck, but it doesn't have to. In the next few minutes, I'll reveal a digital marketing strategy that's helped people over 50 create automated income streams without any tech expertise or large following. What if financial freedom after the 9 to 5 wasn't just a dream, but something you could actually build now? It's time to unlock what's truly possible for your next chapter. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Celine. I'm a mom of 2 and a nana of 3, and I live in beautiful British Columbia, Canada. Back in September of 2024, I was stressed, I was overwhelmed, and of course I was still short on retirement. The numbers just didn't add up. Because I've been out of the workforce for 20 years raising my medically fragile child. He went through more than 50 surgeries, 5 air ambulance trips, and there were times I had to perform emergency trach changes and CPR myself. These years were about survival, not savings. While I won't trade anything for being there for my kids, nothing in the world, it did leave me facing the hard truth later on. What will my retirement really look like? And that's when I realized something had to change. I couldn't go back and rewrite those 20 years, but I could start rewriting my story now. Rethinking retirement. Why traditional retirement no longer works. Here's the truth. Retirement, as we were taught, was built for a different time. Our parents could work for 40 years at one job, retire with a pension, and live comfortably. But times have changed. We live longer, costs keep rising, and most people don't have a company pension anymore. In fact, the average Canadian's RRSP sits around $130,000, nowhere near the $1 million that most experts say we'll need to retire comfortably. So what happens when we reach our 50s or 60s and we realize we're behind? Do we give up on our ideas of freedom? Do we work longer hours or pick up another job just to survive? That's not living, that's surviving. I wanted something different, something that would give me freedom, not just a number on a spreadsheet. That's when I discovered the world of digital income. Income that works for you, not because you're constantly working. How automation changes everything. Your business can work while you live your life. When I first heard the word automation, I thought it sounded complicated, but once I learned what it really meant, I realized it's the reason that so many people are finally reclaiming their time. Automation is simply this. You set up systems once and they keep working for you even when you're not online. Here's how it works for my business. Someone sees a short video on YouTube or TikTok. It resonates with them and they drop ready or they visit my profile. From there, they're directed to my website, a simple page where they can enter their email address. Once they do that, the automation takes over. They receive a series of pre-written emails, all designed to help them understand what digital income is, why it works, and how they can do it too. These emails run automatically while I'm spending time with my family, walking my dogs, or sitting at my grandkids' soccer games. That's the beauty of it. You're not chasing people. You're not begging friends and family to buy. This is what I call a rejection-free business. One that lets you attract the right people instead of convincing the wrong ones. The Freedom Formula Blueprint. The step-by-step system that gives you freedom. The Freedom Formula Blueprint is what started it all for me. It's a simple step-by-step program that teaches you how to set up automation that runs for you 24/7, attract customers through short-form content, and earn 100% profit on done-for-you digital products. Yes, you heard that correctly, 100% profit. When you make a sale, every dollar goes directly to you. There's no middleman, no commission splits, and no waiting for a paycheck. Here's what makes it even better. Your website is already built for you. It's a professional funnel that connects directly to your email automations. All you do is add your personal URL and banking information, and your business is ready to go. I use a platform called System.io for my email funnel and automations. It's simple, beginner-friendly, and affordable. Actually, it's free. I'll share the logo here so you can recognize it when you start setting things up for yourself. But just a heads up, I can't show you specifically what it looks like inside because mine contains personal information of customer data that I can't share with you. What's important to know is that it's where all the automation happens. Your emails, your funnel, your sales, everything connects in one place. You make your first sale, you break even. You make your second sale, it's pure profit, and everything after that is still all yours. Now, here's something most people don't realize. The automated emails are included as part of your purchase. They're professionally written and proven to convert to sales. Then you're taught how to use AI tools to rewrite and personalize them for your perfect customer. So you're not starting from scratch. You're simply learning how to make the system sound like you. You don't have to design, code, or build anything. Everything is done for you. So you can focus on learning the skills to grow your income and not the tech that slows you down. And as you move through the blueprint, you'll gain the digital marketing skills that stay with you for life. Skills that let you build, grow, and scale on your own terms. Now that you have your automation all set up, you need to draw people to your funnel. This is called attraction marketing, and it's made simple. It's the part of the Freedom Formula Blueprint that teaches you how to bring your perfect customer directly to you without chasing or convincing anyone. And here's what I love about this. You don't need a lot of equipment to get started. You don't need a fancy camera or studio lights or expensive gear. All you need is your phone and Wi-Fi. I use a clip-on light on my phone and a small magnetic mic that I clip right onto my shirt, and a simple stand that holds my phone when I'm walking and talking to you. I think in total I've spent under $100. And keep in mind, I didn't have these things when I started. You don't need them to get started. They're just nice to have once you're ready to level up a little. There's no monthly fees, there's no hidden costs, just you, your story, your phone, and Wi-Fi. That's what makes this system so powerful. It's built for everyday people who just want a simpler way to create income online. Most people think they need to have a huge social media following to make money online, and you don't. I started my TikTok account with 0 followers. What you need is connection. The Freedom Formula Blueprint shows you how to share your story in a way that connects, like I'm doing right now with you. When someone hears my story about being short on retirement, about starting over later in life, they see themselves in it. That's attraction marketing. It's not about flashy sales tactics. It's about being real, being relatable, and showing others what's really possible. Your content is what brings people to your funnel. The automation does the rest, sending the emails, building the trust, and showing them exactly how to get started. And when they decide to join, the sales is 100% yours. You don't need to chase anyone. You simply share your journey, and the system does all the heavy lifting for you. What freedom really looks like. Freedom is the ability to choose. Freedom looks different for everyone. For me, it's knowing that I can spend time with my family, travel, or even just sit outside with a cup of coffee, my dogs, and knowing that my business is still working for me. It's not about quitting everything tomorrow. It's about creating options. When you have income coming in from automations, you start feeling lighter. You start to see what's possible beyond your 9 to 5. You start to realize that retirement isn't the end. It's just the beginning of a new chapter. And the best part, you don't have to do it alone. Inside the Freedom Formula Blueprint, you'll have my mentorship and Michelle's daily life coaching and a community of midlifers just like us, all learning and growing together. Your next chapter starts today. So if you're feeling like I was, stressed, overwhelmed, and short on retirement, just know that you're not alone. You don't have to start over. You just need to start differently. The Freedom Formula Blueprint gives you the path, the tools, and the support to build real income online without tech overwhelm or rejection. If you're ready to rewrite your story and learn the exact skill set that gives you more time, income, and peace of mind in retirement, you can drop ready in the comments or go down into the description where you'll find the Freedom Formula Blueprint. Because your next chapter doesn't start someday, it starts today. The question is, are you ready?